Hello, this is Jiling Lin. I'm an acupuncturist, herbalist, and yoga teacher in Ventura, California. I'm here today to share about tea, Camellia sinensis of the Theaceae family. Growing up, drinking tea was an integral part of everyday life. We drank tea after most meals and grew ornamental camellia bushes in front of our house. While sipping diverse fragrant teas in elegant blue porcelain cups, we passed tea and conversation around and around our small kitchen table while large pink celebratory camellia blossoms waved from through our window, perfuming our lives with their delicate scent. Years later, guiding students through China, we stayed in a traditional old tea village in China's Yunnan province, home of some of the wildest and oldest tea plants in the world. Tea is life here. There's no fanciness or fanfare. Babies drink tea with their milk. The whole village drinks tea from sunrise to sunset and tends to tea plants all day. Life revolves around this plant. Tea, Camellia sinensis, or cha in Chinese, is a notable member of the Theaceae family. Theaceae family plants are shrubs or trees, usually evergreen, bearing simple, alternating leaves with toothed margins, often gland-tipped and glossy. Theaceae flowers are bisexual, often showy and fragrant, and usually pink or white. They typically have 5 or more sepals and petals, with 20 to 100 stamen bearing pseudopollen and a hairy ovary that narrows into a branched or cleft style. The family name root, Thea, means God. Camellia sinensis is an evergreen shrub or small tree, usually trimmed to below 2 meters when cultivated for its leaves. They have yellow-white flowers with 7 to 8 petals. The leaves and buds are processed into different teas, usually containing about 4% caffeine in dry weight, with antioxidants like catechins and alkaloids like theobromine. Every 1 to 2 weeks during the harvest season, farmers carefully handpick the soft, bright green leaf bud and first 3 leaves off of each plant. Camellia sinensis is native to East Asia, the Indian subcontinent, and Southeast Asia. Humans have cultivated Camellia species tea bushes for thousands of years, hybridizing wild and cultivated varieties and selectively breeding for flavor and caffeine content. Diverse varieties of cultivated Camellia sinensis abound. Today, farmers cultivate tea worldwide in tropical and subtropical areas. 2 major varieties grown today are Camellia sinensis variety sinensis and Camellia sinensis variety assamica. Theaceae plants love warm, temperate, subtropical, and tropical forests. Camellia sinensis is easy to grow since it thrives in various climates. It takes around 3 years for it to mature enough to harvest, usually once it becomes 1 meter tall. But until then, enjoy the plant. Plant the seed or seedling in acidic soil. Keep it in a warm place and, depending on your climate, water daily. Different Camellia sinensis preparations create different types of tea. This includes an order of level of oxidation: white, green, yellow, oolong, black, and fermented or dark or pu'er teas. Depending on the type of tea, after picking the leaves, the work-intensive processing ritual may involve wilting, bruising, oxidizing, fixing, yellowing, shaping, drying, or curing the leaves. Typically, the more oxidized the tea, the higher the caffeine content. Here's some medicinal preparations and uses. Tea convivially weaves community by stimulating conversation while creating relaxed and engaged connection. Tea also has personal, ritualistic, and medicinal benefits. I like to drink green, white, or black tea most mornings. My favorites include pu'er, a fermented black tea, 铁观音, a type of oolong tea, and a simple green tea, or 绿茶, that we picked from the little tea village in Yunnan province, Bangdong. My morning routine is simple. Cleanse, boil water, drink tea, write, exercise, eat, then continue my day. Tea gently wakes my mind, lightly stimulates peristalsis, and anchors a nourishing support for the rest of my day. I often have my acupuncture patients commit to one lifestyle change each month. These simple habitual changes compound, incrementally creating a life of health and ease. I especially love implementing morning rituals such as drinking tea. In Chinese medicine, dampness congeals into heavy, sluggish, or slow digestion, mindset, emotions, or other physical functions. Tea dispels accumulated dampness and invigorates liveliness. Drinking morning tea can stimulate peristalsis and wakefulness, jump-starting smooth digestion and mindset for the rest of the day. Drinking tea during work or study can promote mental acuity and creativity. Some cautions. Tea may be overstimulating when taken in excess or for those who are already easily excitable or anxious. Tea may be depleting for those with a sensitive digestive system. Do not use with other stimulants as it can lead to agitation, tremors, or insomnia. For those sensitive to caffeine, drink tea in the morning or early afternoon, not in the evening. Here's some topical and other uses. Besides tea's rich cultural history of community building, ritual, and commerce, tea is also useful topically as an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and astringent. Its cooling, drying, and stimulating properties lend easily to a diversity of preparations and uses, including compresses, oil infusions, powders, steams, water infusions, honey infusions, witch hazel infusions, extracts, and more. About compresses, cheap prepackaged tea is available in most grocery stores across the U.S. It's an accessible and useful first aid astringent. Use as a drawing agent to tighten swollen tissues and reduce inflammation. Apply 1 to 3 warm tea bags directly to the affected area to soothe bug bites, express an underground pimple or sore, or even reduce discomfort from conjunctivitis. Oil infusions. Infuse dried tea leaves into your favorite carrier oil, such as olive oil, to create a lightly scented antioxidant, Camellia sinensis oil infusion. This oil infusion can then be used in all the diverse ways of your basic oil infusion, such as use directly as a massage oil, combine with other oils or scents to form a serum, or integrated with beeswax and other constituents to create a salve or cream. As a powder, grind dried tea leaves into a powder for a variety of uses. Mix with oatmeal and other herbal powders like mint for an invigorating cleansing scrub. Rub into honey for an exfoliating honey mask. Some other uses, tighten pores with a green tea infusion mist and tea-infused witch hazel toner. Use in a steam with aromatic mints to open pores and clear sinuses and senses with a pore tightening after effect. Infuse in water, then use as a spray for after sun skincare or after other cleansing routines. Tea is featured in a traditional Chinese medicine formula, 川芎茶调散, which dispels external wind and alleviates pain with symptoms such as common cold with headache, congestion, or body aches. In this formula, tea descends the rebellious qi and clears phlegm. In other words, it clears out excess mucus by synergizing with other herbs in the formula, including mint, 川芎, 白芷, 羌活, 细辛, 香附, 荆芥, 防风, and licorice. Tea is often combined with other herbs or flavors. Black tea combines with warming and stimulating spices to make chai. Green tea combines with jasmine flowers to create jasmine tea. A favorite nourishing and relaxing combination of mine is green tea, goji, and chrysanthemum. Get to know tea. Play with both topical and internal herbal preparations, both solo and combined. Plant Camellia species indoors or outdoors. Celebrate tea by yourself and share with community. Experiment, learn, and connect. Enjoy! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you learned some new perspectives on our ubiquitous friend, tea or Camellia sinensis. You can learn more about me at jilinglin.com or JILINGLIN.com. Be well and take care.